So someone that you may not have thought about in a while, but was actually on season one was Jenna.
Jenna, how could you forget Jenna?
I mean, I definitely forgot that Jenna was on Southern Charm, but yeah, she was the only other female cast member aside from Cam.
Yeah,
She really kind of stood out. I guess she was like the fun, cool, like rocker chick who like
yeah,
didn't, I don't know, like wasn't your typical Charleston
yes.
type of girl.
Yeah, not a Southern belle by any means, and not even probably like him as is a self-professed like modern Southern woman. I don't
Hmm.
even know if Jenna would like go that far to say that. Like, I don't think she'd
No,
associate it with it at all.
I don't think so. She always felt like very out of place in the
Yeah,
season. Like I don't even really remember that much about her. The main thing that I remember is she had this like really grand like four-story house
yeah, yeah,
that apparently she had bought herself, but then also unrelated had a much older wealthy boyfriend.
yes, yeah. Who had a private jet?
Yes. So like
Yeah,
some Lala vibes going on there. Except for unlike Lala who just like straight up said that she got like a free
yeah.
Rover like the second day after a
Hmm.
date.
Hmm.
Jenna, when asked where she gets her money to buy such a house, says my bank account.
Yeah, like investments.
And gambling or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you remember from Jenna?
I mean, I do remember the PJ. Yeah, I just remember her being like a bit, not even like a fish out of water, just being like such a, oh, you're like, you don't seem like you would hang out with any of these people in real life. And maybe with the exception of Whitney, because I do think she was like Whitney's friend, and so that's
Yeah.
kind of where the connection came from. I always thought it was like super interesting that like Shep kind of was like a little bit into her.
Yeah. But I think
But
Shep's
yeah,
just into like any woman that he wants to
yeah,
just like try to see
fair
if
enough.
they'll like
And
get
she
with
was like
him.
legitimately like very pretty. Like she was like gorgeous. She just had like a slightly, what is it? Unconventional
And
hairstyle.
yeah. And like her friendship with Whitney was so odd too, because like season one, Whitney was so
Mm,
creepy.
so
Like
different. So different. Oh my God.
there's
Yeah, with the hair, like it was just like
he's somehow gotten like more
he's
tolerable
had such
as
a
the
glow up.
seasons go on,
He's
which
had a
is so
total glow
funny
up.
because he is like he was the executive producer. Like
Yeah, I
he had
know.
all the control and that's how he
That's still
looked.
how he looked. Yeah, I just don't know if it was the fashion at the time. Like it's like a little emo-y maybe, but yeah, he's definitely looks a lot better now. I don't
Yeah.
know if he's
And
got like, I don't know, Botox or like something, but
just like he was very like the awkwardness and like a really big
yeah.
storyline was that he like lived with his mom.
Yeah, and also like dated these really inappropriately younger women.
Yeah, that too.
uh,
But yeah, so what's interesting about Jenna,
mhm.
in doing some research is after she left the show, it was actually alleged that almost her entire storyline of like her being kind of like a well-to-do like girl from
Mm.
Charleston was fake. And
Ooh.
apparently production had rented that house and she didn't actually live in that house.
No way. Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah, but this is like from Daily Mail, so I don't know like if this
Okay.
is
I mean,
confirmed, but
I like it. It's fun, no
yeah,
matter what.
right? Like I would
Yeah.
believe it because like it was like she had such an evasive answer to it.
Yeah. Well, that's just it. Like, whether it was production or your like older rich boyfriend paying for it, like it wasn't you.
Yeah,
It
and
wasn't
uh
investments,
and
unfortunately.
may not even have been from Charleston. So
Yeah, which makes sense.
yeah,
uh,
that's really all I remember about her though.
I think that's very fair. I mean, she was only like how long? Like season one was what, like 10 episodes
That's
max?
true.
Like it's short.
And then they
And like,
never spoke about her again.
yeah, exactly. And nobody was ever like, oh, where did Jenna go?